Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. In this lecture, I will be taking up a very good example in number theory which involves Chinese Remainder Theorem, CRT, Modular Arithmetic, and then Euler Totient Theorem. Euler Totient Theorem. I will be explaining these three concepts which are very useful for Maths Olympiad and JEE Advanced Examination aspirants. Here what we have to find out? We have to find out minimum value of a plus b such that 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equivalent to 568 mod 1000. Mod 1000 means last 3 digits. Last 3 digits of 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equal to 568. What will be the minimum value of a plus b? That is the question. And it involves application of CRT, Chinese Remainder Theorem, Euler Totient Theorem, and also Modular Arithmetic. It's a very good example. Please try to pay attention till the end. Try to grasp the maximum concepts possible. I'll try to explain them one by one, step by step. Let us move further. What is the question given here? Question is, find minimum value of a plus b if 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equivalent to 568 mod 1000. Now let us try to analyze what is 1000. Let us try to first analyze what is 1000. From there we will move further. 1000 is equal to 8 into 125. What is 8? It is 2 cube into 5 cube. It is 2 cube into 5 cube. 1000. Now let us apply Euler Totient Theorem to it. What Euler Totient Theorem says? Euler Totient Theorem. What it says? A to the power of some psi n is equivalent to 1 mod n if GCD of an is equal to 1. It's a very important theorem. Please pay attention to it and please try to understand the concept behind it. And also please remember it. What Euler Totient Theorem says? If GCD of a and n is equal to 1, then a to the power of psi n is equivalent to 1 mod n. Here, let us say 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equivalent to 568 mod 1000 and 1000 is equal to 2 cube into 5 cube. This, let us say this mod 1000 as n and 7 as a. Then if a is equal to 7, n is equal to 1000, let us say, then GCD of AN is equal to GCD of 7 and 1000, that is equal to 1. The first condition is fulfilled. Then what is that? A to the power of psi n is equivalent to 1 mod n. Because GCD of 7 and 1000 is equal to 1, this implies 7 to the power of psi n, or we can call it as psi 1000, is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. Because we are interested in mod thousands. Now, what is 1000 ultimately? What we have got for 1000? 1000 is equal to 2 cube into 5 cube. And another formula is that psi p to the power of k is equal to p to the power of k minus p to the power of k minus 1. These things I have explained in my previous lectures. Please see them. Because psi 1000 we have to find out. Psi 1000 is nothing but 2 to the power of 3 into 5 to the power of 3. Psi 2 cube is equal to 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 1. Here k is equal to 3. Please pay attention. This is equal to k. This is equal to p. Which implies psi 2 cube is equal to 8 minus 4, that is equal to 4. Now what is the value of psi 5 cube? Psi 5 cube similarly is 5 cube minus 5 square, that is equal to 125, minus 25, that is equal to 100. Now, what is the value of psi 1000? Because we are interested in psi 1000. Psi 1000 is psi 2 cube into psi 5 cube. What is psi 2 cube? Is 4 into 100. That is equal to 400. Now, what we have got here? 7 to the power of psi 1000 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. From this, 7 to the power of psi 1000 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000 implies from the above one, 7 to the power of 400 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. Please see, excellent answer we have got. Now, we have to go for further simplification of 7 to the power of 400. It's a very huge number. And for that, we will be using the Chinese Remainder Theorem. For simplification of the 7400. From this, by applying the Chinese Remainder Theorem, first let us try to simplify what is 1000. Here also, we may be repeating that. Please try to understand the concept. 1000 is equal to 8 into 125. And at the same time, GCD of 8 and 125 is equal to 1. Let us go for the modulo 8 and modulo 125. When you go for modulo 8, when two modulo combine and we have to get the result, we will apply the Chinese Remainder Theorem. Modulo 8, when we go for 7 is equivalent to minus 1 mod 8. From the basics of the modular arithmetics, which gives 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to minus 1 to the power of 20 mod 8, which implies 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 8. Now, from the Euler Totient Theorem, we will apply Euler Totient Theorem here. Psi 125 is equal to 100, which we have got from the earlier discussion. That means 7 to the power of psi n is equivalent to 1 mod n. Here n is 125. Now 7 to the power of psi n 25 is equivalent to 1 mod 125, because we have completed mod 8. Now mod 125 we have to convert. Then 7 to the power of 100 is equivalent to 1 mod 125. Even 7 to the power of 100 is also a very big number. 7 to the power of 20, this is equation 1, and another equation what we have got is that 7 to the power of 20 is 1 mod 8. Previously we have got this value. Now, let us convert this also into 7 to the power of 20. We will apply the successive powers and we will get an answer as 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 125. This particular derivation, you treat it as your homework. This step from here to here, this step you take it as a homework and do it, which I have explained in your previous lectures. Because doing mathematics is essential for understanding the mathematics. 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 125 and 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 8. From these two we will get 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. Please don't forget to get this value, because if I solve this also, the lecture will be very long. This is already I have explained many times how to take the successive powers and solve it in many of my lectures. 7 to the power of 20 now is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. And what we have got previously is 7 to the 400 is also equivalent to 1 mod 1000. 7 to the power of 400 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. This is also there with us. Now with this background, let us try to solve the main problem. Initially we got this, from there we migrated to 7 to the power of 20 equivalent 1 mod 1000. What is the problem? Problem is find minimum a plus b if 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equivalent to 568 mod 1000. Here what we have got is 7 to the power of a powers. We are taking value of 7. We got the value 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. This one equation we have got. And similarly, by applying the same principles of this also you treat it as homework. Whatever I have applied till now, the same thing you apply step by step. 3 to the power of 100 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. That means ultimately what we have got, 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod. Ultimately mod 1000 is required, and 3 to the power of 100 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000. This is a part of the solution what we have got. But what we have to find out, 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b is equivalent to 568 mod 1000. Seven to the power of a is related to mod 20, and 3 to the power of b is related to mod 100. From about all these, 7 to the power of a is related to 7 to the power of 20. 3 to the power of b is related to 3 to the power of b. It implies 1 is less than or equal to a is less than or equal to 20. This is one value we have got. A should be between 1 and 20. And what is the other? B should be 1 and 100. These are the values we have to find out now. Now, 7 to the power of A mod 1000. Let us consider first. Then, if A is equal to 1, that implies this mod value will be mod 1000 will be 7. If A is equal to 7 square, mod 1000 will be 49. If A is equal to 3, 7 cube mod 1000 will be, what is 7 cube? 343. If A is equal to 4, it is 7 to the power of 4 mod 1000. That will be 2401, mod 1000 is 401. Like this table goes on up to A is equal to 20. Ultimately, A is equal to 20 says 7 to the power of 20 mod 1000 is equal to 1. That value. Now, the given equation is 7 to the power of A plus 3 to the power of B is equivalent to 568 mod 1000. That implies 3 to the power of B is equivalent to 568 minus 7 to the power of A mod 1000. Here, what is the least value of A positive value, positive integer value, least positive integer value of A when A is less than 0 is less than or equal to A, less than or equal to 20 implies A minimum positive integer is equal to 1. That means 3 to the power of B is equal to 568 minus 7 to the power of 1, minimum value when we take, mod 1000. That implies 3 to the power of B is equal to 561 mod 1000. Please try to understand. You please try to understand this. We have got 7 to the power of 20 and we got the value of A between 1 and 20 and B value between 1 and 100. For that we have got this 7 to the power 100 equivalent to 1 mod 1000, and we got from there 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod 1000, and from there we have found out the minimum value of A, that is as 1, and from there we have obtained this 3 to the power of B is equivalent, sorry, not equal to, it is equivalent 561 mod 1000. Now we have to solve the equation 3 to the power of B equivalent 561 mod 1000. For what values of 3 to the power of B, for what value of B, this equation will be satisfied. If B is equal to 1, that implies 3 is equivalent to 561 mod 1000. It is not possible. 3 square is equivalent to 561 mod 1000 is not possible. 3 cube equivalent to 561 mod 1000, that is also not possible. 3 to the power of 4. What is the value of 3 to the power of 4? 81 equivalent to 561 mod 1000 is not possible. What is 3 to the power of 5? 3 to the power of 5 is 243 equivalent 561 mod 1000 is not possible. 3 to the power of 6, 729 equivalent to 561 mod 1000 is not possible. 3 to the power of 7, that is equal to 2187 equivalent to 2187 minus 561, 2187 minus 561, that is also not possible. Mod 1000. And 3 to the power of 8. What is 3 to the power of 8? 6561. What is 6561? That is equal to 6 into 1000 plus 561. That is equivalent to 561 mod 1000. This is possible. That means for a minimum value of A minimum is equal to 1, B is equal to 8. Then what is A plus B? A plus B is equal to minimum of A plus B is equal to 1 plus 8, that is equal to 9. This is the answer. Please try to apply the Chinese Remainder Theorem. Try to understand the Euler Totient Theorem and apply that. From 7 to the power of 1000 we came to 7 to the power of 400 and we came to 7 to the power of 20 is equivalent to 1 mod, that we have got here, 1 mod 1000, and from there we got 1 is less than or equal to 20, A less than or equal to 20, 1 less than or equal to B less than or equal to 100. Then we have taken the minimum value of A because we got the range. From there we try to apply it to the other value to find out the B. and that b value we have got it. Why we have taken the value of a for different values we have computed is that if a minimum a is not, if a is equal to 1 is not giving a true value of b, then we have to try a is equal to 2. Up to 20 we have to try. And in the first value itself, when a is equal to 1, we got the answer b in as a positive integer, that b value as 8, where 7 to the power of a plus 3 to the power of b equivalent to 568 mod 1000 is satisfied. First, from the Chinese Remainder Theorem and Euler Totient Theorem, we got the range of a, then we applied the minimum value of a, and we applied that minimum value in the equation, and we tried to find out the value of b. For a is equal to 1, it is satisfied, and there may be instances, other equations, for a is equal to 1, they may not be, you may not be getting the correct value of b, then you may have to go for a is equal to as minimum. That range of a we have to find out. For that we have applied Euler Totient Theorem and Chinese Remainder Theorem. With this I want to conclude this lecture, and it's a very good example. Please pay attention to it, and best of luck to everybody. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for viewing my lecture. If you feel there is a value addition because of this lecture to you, kindly hype this lecture, kindly share this lecture and my channel details, and kindly subscribe to my channel Maths and Science by IITian. I have started WordPress blog with on my website. My website is maths&science.com. On this website, I am explaining the theory behind all the lectures, 359 lectures which I have published on YouTube for mathematics and physics, for Olympiad, JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, and also CSR, and also NEET Physics and JEE Physics. I am explaining in detail in the blogs. You please try to see that website also. You will get the theory from there, and try to see these YouTube lectures. And if you have any doubt after seeing the website and also YouTube channels, videos, please try to comment in the comment column. I will immediately respond at the earliest possible. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you for seeing my lectures. Thank you for viewing my lectures. Thank you for listening to me. Please subscribe to my channel, and please share my channel details to all the known people. Best of luck. Thank you.